And, of course, as always, welcome back, Neon Popsicle. I am your host, Jason P. Coming at you live, messing with the video here. This is one of my first solo streams from the Neon Flat, so bear with me while I get this all taken care of. In the meantime, take a seat, take off your shoes, dip your toes in the kiddie pool. It's warm. The water's warm. Make sure that the little ones are tucked in. Make sure the wife's asleep. Because it's late night, baby. You and me and Jason P. in the Neon Zone. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Neon Popsicle, a show where we like to open the mind, free the spirit, and understand that we as humans truly know nothing. With me, as always, is my co-host. Wait a minute, Stephen P's not here with me today. That's all right. You know, we do have day-to-day things that we do in our day-to-day lives, and sometimes it doesn't line up to what the show has available for us. But you know what? That's fine. Maybe as we grow the community and grow the show a little more, people can let us know how much they want us here, and maybe we can make a little more time. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here, supporting the Neon Bros. I think grass fed, that's a 2, but that's all right. Before I get too off topic, I do want to let you guys know this is a show where we like to free the mind, open your spirit, and understand that we as humans truly know nothing. With me, as always, there's a strawberry. All right, so I got this little message from the Neon Docket team here. They're telling me about how we have possible tardigrade DNA within our midst, being injected within the bodies of human soldiers, giving them edgelords, if you will, in the field of warfare. They have a great edge because they can basically improve their survivability amongst anything. So what this thing here says, China just took the first step toward creating real-life super soldiers by injecting the cells of tardigrade DNA. Now, the first experience I've had with tardigrades, whatever they tell you a tardigrade is, on SpongeBob. It wasn't really a tardigrade on SpongeBob, but they did mention the episode with a sea bear. Now, they do call tardigrades sea bears. Now, while the sea bear shown on SpongeBob was not typically what a tardigrade looks like, the real tardigrade, this little guy here, let me see if I can show you. We've all seen tardigrades, maybe in a science book now and then. Check him out. And look at me on the stream there too, maybe on the bottom. There I am. Tardigrade DNA. Sea bears. Look at those claws. They don't really look like bears. I'd maybe get like a stuffed animal. One of these guys maybe. A little tardigrade stuffed animal. He can hang out with us. Why not? All tardigrades are welcome. Retardigrades. Native tardigrades. Indigenous tardigrades. Any tardigrade. But what they do, or what a tardigrade is known to do. Could that be the word of the day here? Can we get a one in the chat for tardigrades? I need a soundboard here, people. Let us know if the Neon Flat needs a soundboard. And also let me know, am I wearing these headphones right? Let me see how I sound here on the stream, too. Sound okay, I think. So, people, do the headphones go over the hood if you're streaming late at night in a dark fashion? Over the hood, perhaps. Does this create a better neon character, a talk show character, or do I take the hood off and go full bald? Do people like full bald? Full bald's a little uncomfortable, right? Or the third option, you put the hood over the headphones. This creates an almost Sith-like look. It is a little uncomfortable for me, to say the least, though. I do enjoy the headphones over the top. And I think that's really the point of this existence, guys, is choosing what you want to happen. How do you want it to go? Look at that. I'm like a Sith Lord from Star Wars. Look at this. Welcome back, everyone, to another late night episode of Neon Popsicle. For those of you who don't know, this is a mind where we like to open the mind, free the spirit, and understand that we as humans truly know nothing. If you are gracing us so gratefully with your presence today, let me see, can I edit this in the middle of the stream? If you are gracing us with your presence today, thank you for spending the time that we seem to have so little of nowadays, and giving it to the Neon Hour. This is a very basic one-man stream. If anyone wants to put in anything in chat, ask Neon J, ask away. Maybe we can get a little information to shine through the neon light, where I am connected. Look at this, guys, look. Do you guys see this? Check this out, in the light. Do you see this on my forehead? Do you think I'm fucking around when I tell you? Do you think I'm fucking around when I tell you I'm trying to open my third eye? I'm trying to access this one right here. You can kind of see it forming. You do kind of see it forming. I think if I focus on it enough, then I might be able to open my third eye. Was that an Ahegao I just gave you? Put a 1 in the chat for Ahegao. Guys. So, I took my dog out earlier. Little boy. His name's Mojo. My best friend. He cries a lot sometimes, but he's just very vocal. He's a vocal kind of guy. When I get home from anywhere, going to the store, thank goodness I live separate from a lot of people, because if I lived anywhere next to people, that would be a nightmare. They would just hear him go off rah, 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 every time I come home. But that's fine. I take him out when I come home, because that's that's what we do. He's a big boy, so he has a cage that he likes to chill out in while mom and papa go out. But when I get home, I let him out. He goes outside. He runs around, plays with a stick. He always plays with sticks. They're not his sticks. They're just like some other random stick that came from some tree. I don't even know how long they've been there. I think they could have been from the trees in my yard from possibly a month ago. That could be an ancient stick. I don't know how strong the winds get over here, but I don't think they get strong enough to blow the sticks around. So the sticks that are on my property are probably sticks that have been there since the beginning, since the dinosaurs, maybe even. Now I don't know about the dinosaurs. There's a lot of walking that they did, a lot of terraforming that these giant lizards did. I guess birds pick up sticks and make nests out of them. Is that how most sticks get shuffled around? Because otherwise, I'd imagine a lot of sticks that you see in your yard today have probably been there since the age of the dinosaurs. Now think about that, people. The age of the dinosaurs? How old are the dinosaurs? Well, if you look back into this classic textbooks, the dinosaurs will be about, what? Is it 6 million years old? Or is that the age of the Earth? How old are the dinosaurs, people? If you go back to the ancient textbooks of high school, I know high school might not really actually be ancient. It feels ancient. It feels like a time so long ago, so lost. How long ago did dinosaurs live? And I know there's like a lot of time span between like when the dinosaurs started and when the dinosaurs were extinct. Paleozoic, Mesozoic. My shoes just fell on the ground. But I know the dinosaurs weren't just. There were ages of the dinosaurs that are longer than common eras of the Bible, I think. Okay, non-bird dinosaurs lived on Earth for about 165 million years. From roughly 245 million to 66 million years ago. So, I'd say me saying 100 million years ago, it pretty much nails it on the head. There were plenty of dinosaurs in the prime peak of the existence. 100 million years ago. Beside the point. My dinosaur dog, he likes to play with those sticks. And, I mean, I don't know. Sticks are new, though. Sticks aren't particularly there forever. Rocks are. Stones and rocks. But a stick is biodegradable. It dries up. It turns into soot of sorts, making new life for a new growing tree to cannibalize the existence of the stick. So maybe I'm wrong, guys. Maybe my dog is just weird for wanting to play with the stick. Maybe he doesn't actually smell anything on the stick. Am I able to do this? And let me know if the stream goes off, guys. I think that's fine. I think I can go back here now. Alright, so dinosaurs were about 100 million years old if they existed. Now, you guys have been following Neon Popsicle for a while. I know a lot of you have been. Anyone listening on the YouTube, thank you for following us since the start. Anyone new? I'm about to give you the Neon rundown. We pose a lot of questions here on Neon Popsicle. And a lot of the questions that we pose are counterintuitive to what the modern day school system teaches you. I think we had an episode on this before about Jason's denials. It's going to be a big new segment coming up here on the Neon Hour because I do think there's a lot of false scientism teaching that's been going around here today, nowadays, including this 100 million year old dinosaur theory. 100 million years old? We can't even keep records from going away from 1,000 years ago, from older versions of the Bible to other religious texts. Those are lost to the wind. But are we here to believe that we are able to uncover practically whole pieces of dinosaur bone from 100 million years ago? You're going to have to do a lot harder of a job trying to convince me if you want me to believe that, people. Jason's denials. No dinosaurs. No sun. Just the earth, you, and the mother. And the father. You don't want to just say there's a mother or a father. Now, let us know in the chat if there's anything you guys want to talk about. I am fried today. No, it's not to say that I think the kids use that term. I'm talking about being on drugs. Oh, that guy's fried. I'm fried mentally. I don't have really a topic to run down. I just thought I'd chill out with you guys. See how many people I can accrue in the Neon chat. If anyone is here watching this show afterward, I apologize. But you do need to hit the notifications on the YouTube channel, guys. Make sure to hit the bell button. Hit all notifications, please. If you hit all notifications on Neon Popsicle, You'll know every single time we go live. I do usually have my co-host here with me, and we bounce off each other. I bring up mind-bending, world-opening topics. Uh, so that's kind of your jam. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Not sure if anyone knows, but I do believe if I go back to my YouTube Creator Studio, then I can find out how y'all are doing. Concurrent viewers too? Well, guys, I know there's 2 viewers in the chat. If there's another viewer here with Grassfed, put a 1 in the chat. That's you, Grassfed. I see you. Just let us know if there's anything we can do for you on the Neon Hour. I'm happy to ask your questions. I'm happy to answer your questions. I'm also happy to ask your questions to a higher power if that's what you so desire me to do. I will attempt to raise my frequencies, connect to a higher power, and ask the higher self, what is it? What is it that we can pull out of the ether for our lovely viewers? If anyone's able to hit a question in the chat, I would be happy to oblige. If not, then let me see what kind of question I could pull from the ether. Now, I do want to warn you guys, this could be a dangerous experiment. I've never tried to do this before, pulling random questions from the ethereal unknown. Now, we don't know what kind of questions we'll get, so bear with me in the Neon Hour while I retrieve them. Maybe do a 30-40 minute stream. Well, you know what, guys? I am a little sleepy. I don't know to look too sleepy. Is it the hoodie? Is it because I smoked too much? Is it maybe the lighting here? Let's see. Maybe I do look sleepy. Is it the eyes? Do my eyes look red, people? I don't know. I'll see about it. How long have I been going? I've been going 20 minutes right now, guys. So maybe I will hit a 40-minute stream. What's that? 20 more minutes. Hood back on. Okay, guys, sorry. I thought people liked the bald head. I thought people can relate to the baldness going on. Is it that bad, guys? Does the baldness turn you guys off? Does it turn you away? Does it look like Mr. Burns? You can come put this in the YouTube chat. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Do I look like Mr. Burns with the hoodie off? And Mr. Burns is the richest man in Springfield. I don't know if you guys knew that. So I don't know. Not such a bad, maybe it's not such a bad thing. I look up to Mr. Burns, actually. Ever since I was a young child. A lot of people like the main characters like Bart Simpson for his silly antics. A lot of people like Lisa Simpson for her wisecracking jokes. Some people like Homer for his heartfelt lovingness. His oaf mentality. I was always one to attract more to Mr. Burns. He made money. He made things work. He was kind of a goofy, silly guy. This kind of makes it seem darker too, right? like I'm a dark host. Welcome, guys, Neon Popsicle. If you guys aren't aware, there's a lot of crazy bullshit going on in the world right now, and I'm here to bring you top-notch topical content for your everyday life. Now, guys, if you have a problem with the way the stream looks, let me know. If there's anything I'm doing wrong, let me know. This is all a learning experience. This is my first time doing a solo stream, and I think that's part of doing a solo stream is mentioning that you're by yourself. You're doing it solo. I think that's one of the steps on the process. I think once I do it more, the next step is stopping the fact that I'm telling you I'm doing a solo stream, and to just do it. It doesn't matter. People know you're doing a solo stream, Jason. You're by yourself. Who cares? Anyway, people, do you guys like the hood on? Let me know. Let me know what you think. The hood on, and also let me know, do I put it on under the hood, or do I put the headphones over the hood. I know I didn't switch them for you guys to see, but let me know what you think. Under the hood feels uncomfortable for me, personally. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Uh, but you know, if you guys are triggered by it for some reason, it's like you guys didn't want to see my bald head. Uh, Let me know, chat. There's no guarantee that I'm gonna change my ways, but I do want to know. I do care what the people think. The neon siblings. Stick around. Let me know. All right, we're gonna be taking Q&As. I did get a couple Q&As sent to us in the mail here. I'm gonna open them up. 1 second. All right. Let's see here. There's a Q&A at Jason P. Did Steven really get abducted by the neighborhood gays on the last stream, or was that just a skit? Stop with the bald head thing. Oh, okay. No, I get it. No, it was not a skit. Steven was taken by the neighborhood gays. There's like he lives in a very rich part of the town. So like the gangs that he has, there are gangs where he lives. They're not as like hardy as some of the gangs in like lower income areas, but because he lives in such a high income area, the gangs he has are gay gangs, and there's nothing wrong with that. Not to say that there's anything wrong with being in a gay gang, but there is something wrong with abducting my brother if you're in a gay gang. Let's see. So no, it wasn't a skit, guys. I don't appreciate you guys saying it was a skit. The being abducted by gays has been happening a lot more in this country ever since, what is it, 2024, influx of aggressive gays. But he's okay. He is all right. Luckily, they were aggressive gays that took him, which is a downside. I haven't really talked to him too much about it, but I will, maybe we can ask him next time he's on the show. What exactly went down, how we can help him, and yeah, if it's a choice or not. Thank you guys. I got another question here. This one is from Elijah Nickelbaum. Nickelbaum. Ooh, that's a crazy name. Nickelbaum. Elijah Nickelbaum. He asks, "Hey, Neon Popsicle, how can I get into your community Discord?" Well, great question, Isaiah Nickelbaum. Well, let me tell you, all you have to do is reach out to us in the Instagram. I believe our Instagram is neon_popsicle. Shoot us a DM. Ask me here in the YouTube chat. We can get into contact. We can let you into the Discord community. Talk to all our friends, all the different hosts. We have another show coming out, guys. We're going to try to get one of our buddies streaming with us. It's going to be a good time. But don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Neon Popsicle is here to stay. I want to say forever. Even when the internet is down, when the radio waves are no more, Neon Popsicle's Neon Force will continue to ignite and unite the Neon Siblings, which is all of us, really. All of us are the Neon Siblings. The first spaceman is the last spaceman, is the monk, is you. It's all kind of one big thing. I am the walrus, cuckoo, kachoo. Anybody know the Beatles in here? I used to listen to the Beatles a lot when I was younger. My dad used to take me to go to his work sometimes. I don't really know what determined whether I could go with him or not. Was it whether I just wanted to? Was it whether I asked whether he can use the company? Whether he knew it wouldn't be a busy day? It seemed pretty possible. Every single time I asked, we'd take the trip, maybe like an hour and a half, to like some kind of law office, some kind of business office. And on the way, we would just listen to the Beatles. This is where I got a lot of my love for the Beatles, a lot of my knowledge of the Beatles songs, A lot of other 60s, 70s music. Queen, Billy Joel, B-52s. You know, a lot of good things come from those moments that we take with our parents in the go to work days. It wasn't even a go to work day. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. I'll have to get back to you guys on that. A lot of good memories though. Driving down there, getting candy from candy machines, the vending machines, looking up videos on how to hack the vending machines. There's certain button combos, guys. Did you know that? There are certain button combos on the vending machines. I swear, you can look it up. I don't know where the user manual is on this. I don't know if it's like a dark web website you can access. But say you go to a vending machine where they're selling Cokes, Pepsis, and Sprites. You can go press the button, Coke, 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 Sprite, Pepsi, Sprite. Cash return. And I swear, there are some codes you can put in and you can get free drinks from those things. You know, sorry, Dad, if we weren't allowed to do that, if you didn't want us to do that or something, but we did. We may have scammed the office building that you were working at out of a couple bucks worth of free drinks, Dr. Peppers, root beers, and the like. It was a good time, though. Go to your fathers to work, guys. I know there's not a lot of what kid's gonna be listening to Neon Popsicle. Go with my dad to work. I don't fucking know. Tell me your guys' stories about going with your dads to work. It could be a good time. Well, if you guys are here for the popsicle, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys are here for Sir Isaac Newton, put a 2 in the chat. You know, Sir Isaac Newton is often referred to as the guy who sat underneath the tree. He had an apple hit his head, and he discovered physics. He didn't discover physics. That's like the simplified kiddie version book story. Neon Isaac Newton sat under a tree, got his head knocked by an apple, and he thought gravity. That's the kiddie physics for dummies version. There's a lot more to Isaac Newton. You know, I heard that he was actually part of the Rosicrucian order. I hear he was part of. He was one of the first people to decipher the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Now, let me know if you guys know what the Emerald Tablets of Thoth are. Let me see if I can open up a second tab here. I can look it up for you guys. Emerald Tablets of Thoth. It is literally a slab of emerald with etchings within it. Now, is this just a theoretical item? A metaphorical item? Does this emerald tablet exist? Does anyone have it? And there are people who deciphered these? And at some point, I believe Hermes was found clutching the tablets. Which is interesting. A lot of characters from like Greek mythology and stuff. Egyptian mythology. They all call it mythology. It's all just a lot of magical stuff that they don't want us to know exists because they don't want us to think that magic exists. Maybe I can look into it on my own time. We can dive into the Emerald Tablets. I think that could make for a very good episode. What do you guys think? The Emerald Tablets of Thoth? Some kind of wicked, esoteric Egyptian knowledge. Could be interesting. Could be boring. Let me know what you guys think. We can also go into Isaac Newton. I did just bring him up. Isaac Newton, known as the father of modern day physics. The man who got knocked in the head with the apple and discovered gravity. Now, I do think, possibly, that apple falling on his head could have been a metaphor for something greater. Possibly, a third mind eye mental download. Now, if you think about it, the apple is red and could resemble the red star of Regulus of sorts, and it tapping Sir Isaac Newton in the head could have been. Let's see what happens. You know what, people? Maybe he did have more symbolic knowledge, but we can do a message about that. Let's see. Let's see what goes on. Am I able to hear that? Yeah, no, you guys are all able to hear that too. If you guys are hearing a strange humming going on in the sky above your head, you just may have been selected to be a starseed. All right, let's see, guys. I'm going to have to contact each starseed individually through my mental capabilities. I'm gonna tune on some minor frequencies after I leave the show. Maybe I'll post some videos of some funny-looking starseeds in the Discord after the show. If you guys haven't had enough of Neon Popsicle and the show shutting down way too early for you, join the Discord. Sometimes we hang out in the voice chat. It's going to be a show just like this. You can talk to me. I can talk to you. It ain't no thing, chicken wing. But, yeah, I think it's a very, very cool way to get behind the scenes neon information. Right now it's for free. We might start charging for it in the far future. But we're just really trying to create a free to-chat community about all that is neon and all that is true. Alright, guys. You know, we have been going streaming for 30 minutes. We do have 2 concurrent views here. I want to thank everyone for staying here and viewing Neon Popsicle in the chat. I think I'm going to wrap it up. It seems that the neon gays may have been coming here to take me off the screen. So, until next time, clench